Alright, so let's take a peek really quick. Here is a box of all my shells. So all the shells that I have down here in those boxes need to all go in here. If it's a shell, it goes in this box. I cleaned off this section. This is my magnetic bar where I keep all of my wrenches and metal tools that will stick, because that's easy. Cups for resin, and my resin area is over here, so put that over there. In here I put my lights on there, but I put my gloves and my hat and my safety goggles and all that important stuff. Here I organized 2 containers. This has pens and writing utensils. This has tools and brushes and pokey things. And I found just some little things that I did here and there over time. Like, this is a little Saturn pendant. That was one of the first things I made when I was learning stained glass. And I also experimented with putting foil tape on crystals. That's fun. And here's some bracelets. This is kind of like junk for now until I get to my pendant box. So I guess I'm just going to leave that there right now. I don't really know where to put that. Solder. All of my soldering stuff. I got solder, an extra tip. This is my solder cleaning, my cleaning can. This is my grinder. Alright. This is my little shelf that has random stuff on it. And razor blade. I love that sign. I found that at the Dollar General. Sees all, knows all. Dollar General for $1. So it just reminds me every day to be open-minded and thoughtful about how you're living. Up there I got colored, I guess I got colored pens, but I also got my paintbrushes, which is usually what I reach for up there, and a couple wrenches, highlighter, just random stuff. This here is my glass drawers, mostly so my son can't get in here. Nail polish is in here. I have got these at the Dollar Tree to organize them, but obviously I need to give that drawer more attention. And then down here, each drawer has glass. I was trying to go by color, but I'm gonna have to go through that again too, obviously. So now that brings us to this part, which is my pegboard for all my tools. And down here is a really old cup of tea that I don't need anymore. And yeah, this is kind of my second tabletop, but as you can see, there's so much stuff. One thing that I always have sitting around is crystals, obviously. I made this on some paper that you can transfer onto clothing. I don't know if I'll ever use it, but... And I made this pattern out of resin, very pretty. I'll probably use it in one of my sun catching videos, or not videos, but projects. Ponytail, obviously you need hair bands. This is a vanilla extract bottle and a couple seasoning bottles that I keep because they work great for putting glitter in, certain kind of things like that. I'll show you guys how I set this up here. I had to take it off because I was trying to get some ribbon off of it, but I'll show you how I hang that up. Alright, this is my foil for stained glass, but alright. So this is where I hang all of my wire. And here's more wire. That's all the wire that I use. Here is some stencils for drawing out my projects. If I need like a perfect shape or something, it helps with my creative process. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do with that yet. Let's skip to right here. Up here is where I put the extras stuff, and most notably scissors, because they're the most pokiest. If you didn't know, you can buy this cutting wheel at the Dollar Tree. So check it out. Alright. Down here we got lots. Oh, I'm knocking my stuff over. Here's where I keep my little bottles of things that I can mix into resin. Or is resin. This is resin. I got glitter glue. We got glitter of many colors. This is anti-seize. That's for my grinder, but it just isn't a good spot there because I can always find it. I have this glitter and beads that goes to another area. This little jar, I put some hairbands in there. Who knows when you need that. This alcohol, this bottle is mostly just like alcohol, but it's for the alcohol ink because it makes it separate, gives it the cool design. I couldn't help it. Look at this, 74 cents. These super mini, tiny little wiggly eyes. I was thinking I could make a pop socket with just little eyeballs on it. Would that be too creepy? I like creepy. And here my boyfriend gave me a bunch of old tattoo ink that is crusty that he can't use, but I could possibly use it in my work. So he gave those to me. I'm going to probably find another container for him. More confetti. Here is some rings. Alright, we got baggies. You see, I try to get sorted, but alright, this is gold leaf from the last project I just did for my friend, the alphabet letters. And more mini containers, of course. Cute little heart rhinestones, containers, baggies with rings, and my ruler. Yeah, it gets pretty confusing in here. Here's some more jewelry, some earrings that I thought I could zazz up, make them look fancy. This, for example, is what I would probably take out of the bag and put in one of these containers, because I like how the glitter is in here better, because I'm worried that it's going to fall out. Here is more glitter. I got my glue bottle. Put that right there for now. Paint. Alright, this is alcohol, I think. I'm gonna have to look that up. Look in there, smell it, whatever. Crystals, of course, all over the place. I always have crystals. Little container that I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with. Same with this. Makeup makes also good old makeup. Makes good resin, glitter or colorant for resin. Here's some little shapes, some little fall shapes that I covered in resin to keep them safe. Maybe I'll use them for a project, maybe I won't. Some more googly eyes, can't get enough of those, I guess. And in here I keep some jewelry items that I want to use, that I don't want to get lost. Like a sticker I want to use, some little shells, and just random stuff. And I get this one from the Dollar Tree, this one I got from a friend, but they also sell ones that are like this at the Dollar Tree, but they're a little bit smaller. So if you want to get some of these little things, you could do that. I could even put these in here. I could get another one and do that. But I like this little, what is it? Aromatherapy shelf. I painted it. Put that tree there on the sides. That was a fun little day. Okay, and then up here I got more glitter. Lots of different glitter in here. Up here I cut a hole in these containers I got from the Dollar Tree, and I put my sticks and stuff in here. This pen can go in that. More glittery substance. Little funnel for you never know. These from the Dollar Tree, I'm telling you guys, that place is like a crafter's heaven. If it's not the one that is around you, drive an hour. I bet they got it at the next one. We got two in town. One of them has a really amazing craft section, and the other one, it sucks. So check out more than one Dollar Tree for that. This is a shower caddy from the Dollar Tree that I cut the top off. It used to go like that, and I cut that off, and now I just hung it right there on some hooks. And I put my flux for soldering and my polish, along with my polishing mat for polishing my pieces. And I guess I just have a lighter here, but normally I'll put a few things there. These are some words that I found at the Dollar Tree. I can solder to tin, so that was nice. Here is some tattoos with words on them. I can use those in my resin as well. Up here, you know, I already talked about this stuff. In this basket, I got my super sparkly, whatever that stuff is. I like it. Reusable, thick reusable gloves. And then thin reusable gloves. We got some zip ties. And some toilet paper. Never know when you need toilet paper. And finally, up here, sticky notes, random stuff. I just fixed this. It was broken, but resin fixed it right there. Where it's broken. Barely see it, but. And then up here, I did random wire and tape and string that I rarely ever use. But in this square right here, I have another basket that I want to put up here. Make it look nice. I don't really know what I'm going to put up there, but we will find out. So down here, I got this at Walmart, this container, and I painted it. And I keep all of my paints in here, except for a couple because it doesn't fit all of them. What I really want to do is get some kind of shelf that's really thin and put them up there. That might make it easier. Down here, I need to clean up some glass. But I just have an empty basket, sewing machine down here, and then in this is candles. I don't typically use the candles much. Alright, so now I'm going to do this section here. I'll just tell you about it, and then once I get it clean, I'll go over it again and show you guys what I did. So this is my resin on the top, and then jewelry and beading, and then down there is random stuff, and then down here is more jewelry, beading, random stuff. You can see I got some stamps there. This thread and needles needs to go over here with the sewing. Over here I have more sewing. This whole thing was sewing right here. But I just need to organize it, get all the fabric together. In here, I just recently did this. I know, right? It looks so not organized. But beads. This project I'm working on right now, but more beads down there. So we got lots of empty containers and stuff. Here's the molds I just used in my giant letters, that resin letters. Those need to be cleaned and put away, and so does this pumpkin. This needs to go back in the kitchen. These bins are full of clothing that needs to get hung up or gotten rid of or whatever. I'm about to just send it all off. I'm so sick of looking at it. People don't buy clothes that much, at least not from me, or maybe I just have a bad eye for picking out stuff. I don't know. Over there is where I put all my shoes, and down there I put masks, an apron, a couple other little things, and that Best Buy bag has other bags in it. You know what I mean, for recycling and whatnot. Up here I got all my, why do I want to call it incense? What is it called? Essential oils up there, and my pictures and all my little vibes I try to make myself feel with the happy thoughts. Got some oils and sprays up there, highlighters, tape, extra tape. Down here is my printer and stapler and stuff and computer, but this is also some spray that I want to use because it smells really good, and I want to make my boxes smell good when I mail my stuff out. Nail polish from when I just painted my nails. And I got this at the Dollar Tree yesterday. Look at how pretty that ribbon is. Just such. And there was a black too, and I wish I would have got the black. But I also got this just for tying up presents or something simple. It was $1. You know, you can't go wrong. They had the poor, boring, plain, shiny kind without the rainbow sparkle, but whatever. I'll show you guys how, and I know I'm not the only person that does this because I got it from other people on YouTube. But using these dowels to hang the stuff, and then it just rolls right off. That's so easy. As long as you open them before you put it on there, because don't do what I did. Okay, so paperwork is over there in those bags, yeah. This is my magnetic section where I put the magnets that I make. It's where I hang this tape, I hang my thank you tape, a couple scissors, my ideas for future projects. Here is some projects I have hanging here. I got this on sale at Michael's, I think, but it really works. I like to hang stuff on there. If I can find some better hooks, I'd probably put them in there. I'm not sure though. So down here is my packing area, as clean as that is, and on the bottom I got more boxes. But I got my envelopes, my poly mailers, bubble mailers, boxes, Christmas fanciness. This is my in progress section. So right now I'm making these. This is silicone letters acrylic letters in silicone mold. And I'm not done yet. I still gotta put the last layer on top. But other than that, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with them. I might make magnets, I might make words, I'm not sure. Up here I have my book section. So I don't know, what I did was I created this little organizer thing and put the books in according to what they are. And over here I put my pressed flowers in the books. They're all doing their thing over there right now. Over there is just storage, more storage of gardening and eBay items. So yeah, that is pretty much what we're looking at. Up there is just boxes, empty boxes. That's the box for my grinder and my welders up there, my soldering iron. Here's my fan, because you gotta have good circulation when you're doing some of these things. But I want to show you down here is all my books, my tarot cards, all that stuff like that. Under here I have glue, I have garbage, I have this shelf that is for the shells, crystals, rocks, whatever those little, things are. And so yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't have much room to even walk in here because I need to clean and I'm just lazy. But I'm trying to motivate myself with this video. So thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for just listening to me ramble, because that's all I really need right now is just a motivation to get this done. So up here, I wanted to show you guys one last thing before I go. I want to show you guys how I organize my resin when it is organized. My resin material, or my resin molds. Alright, so what I got is from the Dollar Tree. I got this dish rack and I put it in this box that is decent height. And there is a little bit rosemary. See, it's just so random. There's some room on the side. You can put some that don't fit right, but essentially you can just look through, okay, which mold do I want today, and find what you're looking for. I'm sure that if you want to do this, you can find this rack and a box. It is very, very handy, because when I had it in this, the molds were falling out, but now that it's in the box, it's secure. You can pick the whole box up if you need to and move it, whatever you want. This box, this is more glass I need to go through, but this is where I put my resin. My UV resin is there. And then down here, I use this amazing clear coat resin that I stick here when I'm not using it. Alright, so thank you guys